Before we get on to the video, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We're trying to hit 150,000 subscribers by the start of May. We also upload more MyTEAM content than anybody else. If you like MyTEAM content, obviously subscribe. But anyway, now let's get on to the video. What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be doing another one of the videos where we go over the best of a certain tier versus the worst of another tier. So I've just said we're doing another one, but I've just realized I don't think we've done one of these since NBA 2K20. So these versus squad builders were pretty much a staple of my channel back then, and I'm going to start getting onto them now. So it's a little bit different in terms of how I'm going to structure these. I'm going to structure this the same as last year, but I might end up changing it up a little bit and doing some live commentary if you guys want to see a little bit more. So for this one anyway, I'm going to do the same structure as last year, and I probably will go and change the live com from now on, because this was the way I used to structure a lot more videos, and since I've gone to doing almost every squad builder and stuff with live com gameplay, you guys seem to be enjoying it more. So this is going to be probably the only one of the videos this type. The other videos are going to be probably going over the squads and then doing a live com gameplay. But anyway, hindsight 2020, but we're going to be doing this now. So we're going to start off with the best Sapphires, and unlike 2K19, there's not that many incredible Sapphires. So at the point guard position, I was looking at a bunch of them, and there wasn't that many great ones, because a lot of the really good Sapphires are cards that only really become good when they're evoed up. So initially I was going to pick John Wall, but I went for Kyle Lowry instead. Kyle Lowry's an alright card, like 4 gold badges, not including gold range extender. Got gold floor general as well. Got silver dimer, quick draw, quick first step, which helps. Also has got bronze clamps. But look, obviously you'd rather better in bronze clamps, but it's some version of clamps, so he's not going to burn that. Well, he is going to burn easily, but not as easily as if he had none. A mid-range shot at 85, 3-ball 79, which is not great. Obviously not going to dunk at all. Interior defense not great. Perimeter is alright speed, and you know what? For an 85 overall, he's fine. He'll do the job. At the 2 guard is probably one of my regrets, because I went with Lance Stevenson. Sorry, not Lance Stevenson. I went with Landry Fields. I wish Lance Stevenson was a Sapphire, but in hindsight, someone like a Hamidou Diallo probably would have been better, because Landry Fields is better than Hamidou Diallo. Don't get me wrong, but it's only really when Landry Fields gets to Ruby that he becomes better. So if you're comparing these two cards here, you got 5 Hall of Fame badges to 0. Hamidou Diallo's got gold clamps as well. It's just that, obviously with Landry Fields, once he goes to Ruby, he gets quick draw and range extender, whereas Hamidou Diallo is definitely the better card as is. Again, hindsight is 2020. I made this decision anyway before the video, and my logic was that I thought I knew Landry Fields' release better than I did. Didn't realize that a big thing with Landry Fields is that he's range extender. But Landry Fields, fantastic when he's evoed up. Not great before he's evoed up, to be honest. Yeah, he's got clamps and quick draw, but if you're looking at this team, almost everyone does. He's got a decent 3-ball, not a good dunk, not good ball handling. He's got alright speed and decent amount of quickness. So overall, he's going to be an alright defender. And he's 6'7", so he's kind of big. Small forward position. We needed some firepower, so I went with Swaggy P. So Nick Young has got no clamps. If we wanted clamps, we could run someone like a Jimmy Butler, but I think thought it was a bit more important to get someone with range extender. He has range extender, quick draw. Also has got decent 3-ball, alright dunk. He's not that slow, and not that slow laterally, but no clamps, so he's not going to be a great defender. So Swaggy P, yeah, he's okay. He's alright in terms of Sapphire cards. He was great when he first came out, but has been a little bit outdated. At the power forward position, we are going to go with an obvious one, Jared Jeffries. That's probably the most obvious choice for the whole team. So, except for yeah, he is the most obvious choice. He's the only one that you can't argue anyone else, really. Maybe Isaac, but I do prefer Jeff. I think Jeffries basically Isaac with quick draw. So 6'11" power forward. A lot of great goal badges, including a lot of goal defense ones. His going to the basket stats like a terrible driving layup. He's actually got an alright dunk tendency. Every single year Since NBA 2K18, that Jar Jeffrey has been released, he has a exactly 71 dunk with a 100 tendency. It's the weirdest thing ever. But he's changed from like an 83 to an 85 overall to an 84 overall. He's at 3 different overalls, basically the same stats. Shooting wise, release is alright, but shot isn't great. Sometimes I shoot well, some days I don't. It all depends on what day it is. But overall, not the worst shooter in the world. Got great block steal, shot contest, and interior defense, which is why he's in the squad, and decent speed, ball, acceleration, and a lot of quickness. So overall, versatile, going to be good in defense, not going to be our worst offensive player. Then at the center position, I'm going to go with Manute Bol here, because if you're looking at the centers, really it's Manute Bol. I don't have Mirasan, but Mirasan's in the conversation, and the friends. Again, probably could have put in Mirasan. I just went with Manute Bol because he is the most expensive. And also he brings a little bit more than Mirasan. He can shoot the ball a tiny bit. Obviously got a good post hook. One thing I completely forgot is that he has only got 30 strength. So I just really couldn't back down anybody with him. But overall, again, he's still Manute Bol. Still going to rebound well. Still going to be glitchy and still going to block a bunch of shots. So anyway, yep, that is the best Sapphire team. Now let's get on to the highlights. And now we're going to go on to the worst diamond team. So at the point guard position, we are going to go with a card that I think is just not very good. And the fact that Dame Lillard's not in this team just shows how bad I think Jerry West is. So 3 Hall of Fame badges, one of them is steady, 30 gold, and of those 30 gold, range extender is not included. He's a 6'2" point guard who can't play in the post, can't really score layups, is an okay shooter with not a good release, no range extender. He's got alright perimeter defense, I guess. He's slow, but that's really it. He can't do anything. He feels sluggish. His stats lie. He feels worse than his stats. And look, the only reason his card's so bad is because they had to make him bad because they couldn't make him better in the pink time. The pink time's awful as well. At the 2 guard position, we are going to go with a current player, and it's Luka Doncic. So Luka, 97-82, 2 Hall of Fame space creating difficult shots, 37 goals, which is alright. Like, you might be thinking 37 goals is good, and then you realize, oh, actually, he's got quick draw and range extender. I did not realize that. I genuinely did not realize the quick draw and range extender. But the thing is, though, if you look at all the other Diamond 2 cards in this game, all of these cards are really good. They're all really good, and then when you look in the auctioneers, a lot of them are really good cards in terms of diamonds at that tier. So Luka's probably the worst of a good bunch. Like, he's not a terrible card. Like, driving layup's alright, mid-range and 3 balls okay, driving dunk's alright, passing's really good, ball handle's alright, no defense whatsoever, speed, ball, and acceleration is okay. So again, like, while he's not a great, like, in the grand scheme of things, he's not a good card, but like, in terms of this squad right here, he's okay. Because, like, there's not a lot of really weak diamonds at that position. And this small forward one, there is one player in hindsight I would have used, and I completely forgot this card existed when I was making this squad, and it's this Larry Bird. I'm telling you this right now. This Larry Bird is straight up terrible. 4 Hall of Fames, one of them steady. 7 gold, no quick draw, no range extender, no quick first step. Release is terrible. Can't do anything. Like, whatever bit of stats, he can't do anything. He's terrible. However, for the sake of this squad, I went with Kevin Durant. I went with him over Dr. J because Kevin Durant has got, he's only got 18 golds. And of those golds, steady shooters included. Doesn't get gold quick draw. Doesn't even get silver quick draw. He only gets bronze intimidator. He gets bronze clamps, which isn't great. Only silver quick first step. So he has got not great post hook. He's got an okay 3-ball. He's actually got a good mid-range. Alright dunk, alright ball handle. He's got okay perimeter defense. Speed's alright. Lateral quickness is alright. But again, with the badges and stuff, again, just like Doncic, he's kind of the worst of a good bunch. There's a lot of really good small forwards, although Larry Bird would 100% be in here. Power forward, I am going to put in Kyle Kuzma. So Kuzma's an alright offensive player. So like he's got 9 Hall of Fame offensive badges. He's also got 30 goals, and those goal badges include quick draw and range extender. The problem is that while he's good on offense, he may be the worst defense card in the game. First of all, he can't play in the post, which is definitely a negative. No hook or not a good hook or fadeaway. Good mid-range and 3-ball. But just look at these defensive stats. 67 perimeter defense, 61 interior, 35 steal, 47 block. He has the defensive stats of a bronze. Like, yeah, alright, lateral quickness. But, like, literally, if you ever play against Kyle Kuzma, just 5 out or 4 out, 1 in, and just blow by Kyle Kuzma every time. And if that doesn't work, you just post up Kyle Kuzma. Like, literally, the worst defensive guard in the game. Well, yeah, he's alright offensively. He's terrible on defense. And at the center position, we've got straight up one of the worst cards I've used in this game. This card is awful. Clint Capella. So, Clint Capella is a undersized center. Yeah, he's got a rebound chaser, but he can't catch a rebound. Trust me, he will not catch a rebound. He's an alright, he got alright defensive badges. He's got a terror, he can't shoot a post fade. He's also too small to really dominate with a post hook if you're going in under a center. Can't shoot the ball at all. Terrible mid-range terrible 3. Dunk wise, yeah, he can catch lobs, but every center can catch lobs. He's got 95 block, but he's too small to take advantage of it. Alright interior defense, good rebound stats, but again, he cannot catch a rebound. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he can't catch a rebound. He's really slow at our quickness. So anyway, yeah, these are the worst diamonds in my opinion. Now let's get on to the highlights. So anyway, that's the highlights. Now we are going to compare them in our 5 categories. So the 5 categories we have are rebounding, defense, we have got shooting, team offense, and star power, which is basically like individual. So first of all, defense. Considering that a lot of the best Sapphires, first of all, rebounding, and considering that the guys on the best Diamonds team, you've got one elite rebounder in Capella who can't catch a rebound. The best rebounder in this team was probably KD or Kuzma were getting boards. Like, these two guys were doing alright. Luka gets a few boards. But no question about it, Manute Bol cleans up and Jeffries cleans up. No question about it, the best Sapphires win the rebounding category. There is absolutely no question about that. You got 2 guys that clean up. One because he's a freak athlete like Jeffries, and the other because he's 7'7". And then Capella who just doesn't grab boards. And Kuzma's an alright rebounder. Sorry, it went down to the squad. And then we are going to go on to defense. And considering that this team is mostly built around defense, and these guys right here have got 1.5 defensive players, Jerry West and somewhat Clint Capella, he's just a little bit small. I'm going to have to give the nod, obviously, to the best Sapphires team. Then we have got shooting. So, on both teams combined, I think the best shooter is Swaggy P. However, if you're looking at other positions, I think Kyle Lowry's better shooter than West. I think Luka and Landry Fields even. I think Kevin Durant's actually shooting mid-range is the best of them all. Kuzma a way better shooter than Jeffries, and neither Manute Bol and Capella. I'm not going to count them because it's hard to get a shot off with Manute Bol, even though he can shoot a little bit better. So, In a close one, in terms of pure shooting, I'm going to give it to the best diamonds, but that is a very, very close one. Next, we are on to team offense. So, a big thing with the diamonds was that, in my opinion, we have got 3 players in the diamonds that are able to create something for themselves, whereas you got nobody in the sapphires. Kyle Lowry couldn't find some space off screens. Landry Fields at a higher tier can, but this one couldn't. Swaggy P is just a spot-up shooter. From deep, Jar Jeffries, again, can't really do much in terms of creating his own shot, and I was having to rely on dumping into Manute Bol, who's being guarded by Pink Diamond Shaq, and that was never going to end well, considering his 99 strength versus 30 strength. Whereas with this lineup right here, at any stage, I could give the ball to Kuzma, KD, or Doncic, and at least make an attempt at going by my opponent, and freeing stuff up for some other players, and considering shooting-wise the better team, that frees up a little bit. So I'm going to give the advantage to the diamonds in this one. Then we are lastly on the star power. So the star power, so the number 1 guy in the diamond team was definitely Kevin Durant. And on this team, I don't know, Swaggy P. Swaggy P can catch and shoot from deep. Actually, no, sorry, Manute Bol. Definitely Manute Bol is star power. Manute Bol can shoot hook shots inside, can hit the occasional jump shot. But again, he's going to be bullied inside by most centers, so it's a little bit tough. Kevin Durant has still got Kevin Durant's animation, so he's still got a really nice crossover. As well as having a really nice crossover, he's got a really nice mid-range and moving mid-range shot. So this kind of reminded me a little bit of the start of the year, before people could pull from 35 feet away, where you had to kind of go in for mid-range, removing mid-range shots, and I found that actually really easy to do with Kevin Durant. Once I adapted my game back to the way I would have played in, say, October, using Kevin Durant was really easy to get home shots with, and he had a really good game there. Obviously, trying to play like I do right now, pulling from very deep players, didn't work with any of them. But once I started doing that with Kevin Durant, we actually started winning with the bench lineup. So, star power in a not even close one goes to Kevin Durant over Manute Bol. So, in the end, the worst diamond team beats the best sapphire team. Sapphires really are weak this year in comparison to NBA 2K19 Sapphires, but I think that's because they were releasing rubies earlier, and some of the ruby cards we're seeing this year would have been Sapphire in previous years. But anyway, yeah, that is the video. In a I know it was close 3-2 in categories, but trust me, the worst diamonds team, this team right here, was a lot better. Maybe had I put in Kevin Durant, or sorry, Larry Bird and Kevin Durant, things might have changed, but I still think whatever I would have done with Kevin Durant, I would have just switched and did all of that with Luka, and I don't think it would have made much of a difference. But anyway, yeah, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.